everyone, I'm going to do a results video from my most recent model horse show. It was called TRXC, or the Region X Championship show. So that was recently held October 13th and October 14th. So I'm trying to unpack my horses, and then I will try to do results as I do that. So I'll try to go through it quick. I don't have a ton from the show because it's mainly qualified horses. So you either get like a champ or a top honors with them. And then there was a couple maiden classes. So that's where you'll see like more like the normal ribbons. So we have the Copper Fox Toby, and he got 3rd place in collectability for other breeds. And then we have the new Clydesdale foal. I think, was it Shadow was the release name? And it got 5th in collectability and 6th in breed for, I think it was like pony draft foals. They mixed the classes. And then we have the Zenyatta's foal. I forget his name, but he got 1st in sport breeds in the maiden class, and then also when he went in the stakes classes, he ended up getting a top honor in breed. So he did very good. That was the best he's done showing, and I've showed him before, but he just hasn't done great. And then we have this little zebra, I think it's a shellac, and she got 5th in breed for like other foals. And then we have little donkey that was from the mystery spirit blind bag, and he got 3rd in breed for long years exotics. And then I have the little donkey that was he was like the original one that was released in the set way back years ago, and he got 2nd in breed, and he also got 5th in collectability, also in the long year division. And then we have the Peter Stone Biscotti release, and she got 6th in collectability for light breeds. And then we have Scotty, which was the Collectors Club Gambler's Choice model, and he got 2nd in breed, and he also got a top honor in Warm Bloods. So I was really pumped about that. So that was the best he's done at a show. And then we have Chicory, which I absolutely love this guy so much. So he was qualified already, and he ended up getting a top honors in both breed and collectability. So I was pumped that he got something. I was hoping he'd get a champ or reserve, but he got something. So he's one of my favorites. And then in the back, I skipped him, my Cleveland Bay Tregoini Journeyman, I think you say his name, whatever. In other sport breeds, he got 4th in breed. He used to be qualified way back in the day, but all his stuff is unqualified now, so he needs to requalify. And then we have Hot Couture, I think that's how you say his name, and he got 3rd place in breed for other sport. And then we have a little foal from way back in the day. She's just like a little bay. They call it the Mustang foal, and she was like in a set with like another foal years ago, and she got top honors in breed for sport foals. And then we have, this was from the Heroes of the West set, this foal, and she got top honors in breed for sport foals. And then for light foals, this little cute Arabian foal got top honors in breed. So that was in light. And then in the thoroughbred class, we got 4th in breed and 4th in collectability with the Pottery Barns special release from a few years back. And so starting on the left side, we have Peter Stone Wheeling, and she got top honors in breed for pony foals. And then we have a Briar, I think he was Summer Treasure Hunt Winter Song, and he got top honors in other. And then we have a Toys R Us Black Unicorn. Sorry for the lighting because it is very dim and rainy today. And he got top honors in collectability in the fantasy division. And then we have, this was the original Marwari mold, released after the Premier Club. And he got top honors in breed for Other Light. And then we have, what was her name? Sunsala. She was, I think, Mid-States distributing special run or limited run, and she got 5th place in Appaloosa / Paint Maiden class, and that was in collectability. And then we have, I think her name was Constellation, and she was a Mid-States distributing like special run, and she got 4th place in breed for, I think it was Quarter Horse. And then we have Raja, I think his release name was, and he ended up getting champion in collectability for I think it was Other Light division. There wasn't a ton in that. And then we have Kalakakari, and he got reserve champion in Other Light breed. And then we have Windtalker. He got 3rd place collectability for Paint / Appaloosa. They combined the mating classes. And then we have 3rd place breed for, it was the JCPenney Bay Tennessee Walking mold. And so she got that. I think it was a gated class. And then we have the little Appaloosa Scotty, and he ended up getting top honors in breed for Appaloosa. And we have Champagne Toast, and he got top honors in paint for breed. And then we have, this was the best of British Connemara pony with the long mane, and he got 6th place in breed for, I think it might have been UK Pony Breeds maiden class. And then we have a little chubby drafter, and he got 1st place in breed, and he got top honors in breed. So he qualified himself that day, and he also got a top honor. So he did really, really good for his first time going out showing. And he was actually in the other draft, or I'm trying to remember the class that he was actually in. It was probably like UK drafts or other draft. And then we have Easy to Spot, and he got 6th place in breed. I think it was Other Pony, maiden class. And then we have 5th place in breed for Tivoli. He was a Fun Day model years back, and he was in the same class as Easy to Spot. And then we have a Peter Stone Northwind limited run, and he got 3rd place in collectability, 4th place in breed for UK draft. And then we have, oh, what's her name? Autumn Shimmer, and she got 5th place in collectability for other draft. And then we have Pamplemousse, who ended up getting champion in other. And so I was really pumped about that. And then we have the little Dartmoor pony foal that came with the Dartmoor mare and pony set. It's a classic size, and that got top honors in draft / pony foals, I think it was, or draft foals. And then we have Hansel, and he was part of the Hansel and Gretel set from Briarfest way back, and he ended up getting top honors in collectability for pony foals. And then we have the little Schleck Potu donkey, and he ended up getting top honors in breed for exotic foals. He was the celebration model not this year but last year, and on the Marwari mold, and he got 6th place in collectability for, I think, probably Other Light. And then we have this was Stardust, I think his release name was, and he is a running stallion unicorn, and he ended up getting 4th in collectability for fantasy. We have a Toys R Us blue Pegasus, and he ended up getting 3rd place in collectability for fantasy. And then we have This was a surprise model for Briarfest. And what is the release name? I can't remember. But it's the glossy chestnut Appaloosa. And she ended up getting champion in Appaloosa. And then, so she did really good. And then we have a Peterstone American Saddlebred. This was one of the earlier runs when this mold was originally produced. Springs the Mathen, I think his name was. And I love this guy so much. So happy he's in my collection. And he ended up getting reserve champion. It was either for saddlebreds or gaited. I don't remember what the class was called. And then we have, what is your name? I can't think of her release name right now, but it's was a web special that you had to be drawn for, and I was on the wait list for her, and I ended up she ended up getting top honors in collectability for other gated. And then we have Flash, and he ended up getting top honors in breed for Morgan. And then we have, I can't remember his name either. My brain is fried. But this is the Bay Andalusian regular run. And he ended up getting third in breed for Spanish. And then we have Sunny, who is from the Treasure Hunt on the Weather Girl mold, and she got champion in Arabian Part Arabian. And then we have Partly Cloudy, who got top honors in breed for Arabian Part Arabian. And then we have Jasmine, who got top honors in Arabian Part Arabian. So these guys did phenomenal. And this was the first stakes class of the day, so I was like pumped when these guys were doing well. So the way the championship worked was they had stakes classes where horses had to be qualified first or second place through the year or back to 2015. So any horse that qualified from 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018 that was first or second could show in the stakes classes in their assigned breed category. So there was very limited maiden classes, meaning classes for horses that had not qualified yet. So it gave you the opportunity to qualify more horses that day. So a few of my horses did qualify, which was great, but not all of them did. So you can see like where they get thirds or fourths or sixths or whatnot, and those were maiden horses. Those are horses that weren't qualified. I ended up bringing 122 models for the day. I hope